delving into bond fund strategies, active versus passive approaches. In our previous video, we explored the performance of U.S. equity mutual funds and discovered that for the most part, they lagged behind the S&P 500 and MSCI World ETFs. But what about their bond counterparts? We delved into a vast database of U.S. bond mutual funds, focusing on funds with specific characteristics, taxable and municipal bonds, assets exceeding $300 million, and excluding closed-end funds and leveraged inverse funds. These funds were classified into Morningstar categories based on their investment styles. To enable a fair comparison, we selected ETFs closely aligned with each bond fund's investment style, were passively managed, held substantial assets, and had a history of at least 10 years. Only the intermediate Core Plus bond category had an ETF with less than 10 years of history. While our analysis revealed that passive ETF indexing generally outperformed actively managed equity mutual funds, the results for bond funds were more nuanced. Actively managed bond funds demonstrated the potential to outperform their passive counterparts in certain categories. Several factors contribute to this outperformance. Pricing inefficiencies. The bond market is considerably larger and more intricate than the equity market, with over 14,600 constituents in the S&P US Aggregate Bond Index compared to 500 stocks in the S&P 500. This vastness creates opportunities for active managers to identify mispriced assets. Lower volatility. Bonds, in general, exhibit lower volatility than stocks, offering a more stable investment environment. Market size. The bond market is enormous, with new issues reaching $6.6 trillion in the U.S. in 2022. This vast pool of new securities offers active managers ample opportunities to exploit mispricings. While passive bond ETFs offer several advantages, actively managed bond mutual funds and ETFs can be attractive options for investors seeking higher returns. However, it's essential to remember that consistent outperformance over multiple time horizons remains challenging for any fund. Stay tuned for more in-depth insights. In our next video, we'll delve into the 2023 performance of QuantLake's classic systematic ETF portfolios.